YouTube, Voan here, and today I will be reviewing two GBA flash cards. Here on the left we have the Super Card, and on the right we have the Easy Flash Card 4. So the Super Card being the cheaper of the two. Let's look at the Super Card first, then we'll dive into the Easy Flash Card 4 later. Now these flash cards were very well known back in 2003, 2004 when GBA was at its prime, when games are still pumping out and everything about the system is still pretty much interesting at the time. So there were known ones too, like the GBA movie players and the flash linkers and many others. If you were like a hackers or a homebrewer, you know what they are. But the Super Card, however, is the most recent one released for GBA. So you can still find this one, the purple. So you can still buy these today at Chinese vendors online, like AliExpress.coms, or that's pretty much the only one I know. That's the one that were recommended to me by a friend who actually did buy these two cards. Okay, so let's put the Easy Flash card over here and let's get on with the Super Card first. The Super Card came with a nice Kingston micro SD card adapter. So if you look on here, that's the micro SD cards used for these flash cards. So you'll need this to put your homebrews, your games, your backups, any emulators and files. So these will play on the GBA cards. And you also need, which doesn't come with the Super Cards, is a 2 gig micro SD cards. So if you're planning to play your NES games, to download NES game, download Sega Master System games, or any other homebrews, you need this enabled to make them work. Now I don't know if it'll accept any other micro SD cards, but according to a friend of mine, you have to have a 2 gig or lower enabled to make this work on the card. Otherwise, if you have a SD card that's like higher than 2 gigs, it'll probably not gonna load at all, or it's not gonna run at all. So 2 gig is recommended. So let's see how it works. So I'll put this SD card, back in the adapters, and you put it down like this. So there it goes. And the good thing I like about the Super Card though is that when you plug in the micro SD card adapter in there, it actually clicks. So there you know that it's gently connected in there, unlike this thing where you don't know. So yep, and this came with a label too, but for some reason he torn the label off. It's pretty much an unattractive label or something. You can still see the batteries in there and any components or circuits. So right now we have a GBA, so let's test it and see how the Super Card works on it. So, all right. Okay, so let's see. As you can see here, we have a whole bunch of menus. There's the folder for GBA, NES, Game Gear, Sega Masters, a whole bunch of lists for other games, and Geo Pocket colors. Wow, I might be able to check that out later. But yeah, let's try out the first one. Okay, so let's go to number 1, the GB. So here there's this is the Goomba emulator for GBA, and he actually have a whole bunch of lists for GBA games. Let's try number 10. Start at the middle, and here it goes. It actually has to load the list. So let's check out what he have for the NES or the emulators. Considering there's 100 games per list, that might be a lot. So we'll just try a few ones. We'll try to let's go to another list after this and see what variety of games he have for it. But yep, these are the games. There's GBA Wars 2. This is actually the Game Boy versions of Advance Wars. So let's check out what the game plays like. This is a Japanese game, so never released here in the USA. Devilman. Devilman. Oh, you can hear that familiar tunes. Infantry. Seems pretty confusing to play, actually. See if I can move this guy. There he goes. There's one there. Yeah, I don't know how to play this game. So let's go back to the menu. Let's see, let's go to Galaga. Galaga can only play on Game Boy Color. So he actually has some Game Boy Color games here. So you can read that message. Yeah, it can only be played on Game Boy Color, so can't play that. Let's turn it off and choose some other games or emulators. Let's go to number 3, the NES. And like before, there's a bunch of menus, so let's go to number 1 this time. And it actually loads faster than before because NES games are smaller. Let's see if he has any interesting games on the NES. Maybe one that all of us might enjoy. So okay, so there it is. 10-Yard Fight, 1942, 43. Let's see if I can find a game I like. Battletoads. Battletoads Double Dragon. Okay, let's play some Battletoads Double Dragon. Love that game. the Ultimate Team. And it's one player. So you can actually choose the Toads or the Lee brothers. So there's Rash, Zitz, Pimple, Billy, and Jimmy. People make fun of Billy as Bimmy, so I'll just choose Billy. I like Billy. So, alright, and it plays just like the Sega and the Super Nintendo version. So, there's Billy. Someday when I have this game for the actual NES, I'll try to review it, but for now, let's enjoy what's on the emulator. So, you can see him. The control actually works really well. There's no lag. There are kind of some shakiness to the emulator, but it's still playable. Okay, and there's no sound effects, so let's go to another one of my favorites, Chip and Dale. Let's see, I'll be Dale. Don't like chips. Alright, so now the music sounds good. And there we go. Plays just like how it is in the actual NES. It would be great if they release another Chip and Dale game like this for the GBA. But if you have a flash card, you can just flash the NES version and play it instead. Yeah, it is fun. Imagine if I have this like back in 2003, I'll be very happy. Too bad I don't know about flash card back then. Ah, Zipper. Yeah, this first level is like, it's pretty much the most enjoyable level of the entire game, I think. Alright, so that's that. Let's try to look at some Game Gears and Master System games. So yeah, I didn't say this a while ago, but the SuperCard OS is also had different sections. So there's the list for all the games and files. This is where all your save files will be, the savers tab. There's the options, so it auto loads your save, and it also enables some emulator options. So if you don't want to see the emulator option, you can turn that off if you want. And there's a help sections where it tells you all the shortcuts on how to save and access and do menus and all that stuff. So let's choose another emulator, this time the GG, so that stands for Game Gear, and I assume you already have some over here, so let's try GG number 3 this time. Maybe the G3, the number 3 is good. So let's wait until it loads and see how it does. Alright, there it is. So, wow, first game, and we got Mega Man. Let's try it. I never played Mega Man on the Game Gear before, so really want to try that. And now we could play it. Looks pretty awesome to me now. Let's just press start, and it like those other Mega Man games, it has a password system too, so if you know a password, you can just jump into any levels you want. But I'll start with the normal levels. And there's only 4 bosses to start with, so there's Stone Man, Nepal Man, Star Man, and Bright Man. I'll start with Stoner here, so look at that, man. That is awesome. Stone Man. Stone Age Man, actually. Jump and shoot. The more rare Mega Man games. I don't know if it's the emulators or the games or the something, but when you charge, yeah, look at that. Awesome. Oh my god, what is these things? They look different from the normal ones in the other Mega Man games. The music sounds excellent. Anyways, yeah, the scrolling is also good. Anyways, let's try a new game. There's Shin Megami Tensei Gaidens. There's Monster Truck Wars for the Sega Game Gear. So let's see how that one goes. The reason why I choose this game though is that I used to play it as a kid. Just want to try it to see how good it is. Might bring back a few memories or something. Race preview. Any buttons to qualify? Yep. Look just like it did before. Overhead view screens with overhead view cars. So see, let's start. Oh, okay, go. Come on, destroy those cars. Feels really weird playing on the GBA when back then it was on the Game Gear. But it's actually a very fun game still. That's good. Okay, let's see if there's any other games I like here. Let's try Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2 to be exact. I also got that game back then. So, let's see how it goes, see how it plays here. If you don't realize, I still got the games right here. So this is the Game Gear version of Mortal Kombat 2 on an actual Game Gear. So this is the actual Game Gear, and this is the Game Gear version on GBA. So let's try it and see how it does. Okay, so it still has the same characters. I'll try Scorpion. If you notice, there's no audio speech here. On the Game Gear version, there's actually audio where Shao Kahn said fight. So in here, that just got muffled out. So there it goes. Still playable. See, Shao Kahn loses voice there. Alright. Now let's see some Sega Master System games. So here we got 3 menus. Let's try number 3 this time. After this we can check out some Neo Geo Pocket Color games and some GBA backup games. So see if SuperCard can handle those as well. Wonder Boy, World Games, Ease. Let's try Sonic the Hedgehog. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. So there you go, Sonic for Master System. And there's the islands. There it is, Sonic for Sega Master System on GBA. And it plays really, really great. There is quite a few slowdown, but they're very minor. The music sounds excellent. The control works as accurate as it is on the actual Sega Master System. Technically, I never played this on the Master System, but I actually did try it on the Game Gear, so it's actually very fun. Expect this version plays almost as fun as that. For any people who doesn't know, however, this is not a port of the Genesis version. It's actually its own game, so it's still called Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's a different Sonic the Hedgehog. Really, really awesome. Anyways, let's try a new game. Let's see. Ah, Strider. Let's try Strider. Ah, Strider doesn't work. Yeah, I almost forgot. Not all the games work on the emulator, so hopefully there's some that does work. This is Street Fighter 2 for the Master System, by the way, and it sucks so much that it's a good-looking game, but the control, even on GBA, doesn't work as well. You can't perform moves as accurately as the other ones. To prove it, let's play a game with Guile and see if he can throw a sonic boom. Because I have big troubles throwing sonic booms or doing Hadouken in this game. Yeah. So you can tell, I was trying to, if you can see how much I charge back here. Yeah, Ryu is really kicking my ass here, so he can throw fireballs, do hurricane kicks, dragon punch. As you can see, I can only throw sonic booms if I'm lucky. So can't really do anything other than that. Get away from me, Ryu. Ah, he beat my ass. Anyways, that's not a very fun game, so let's try the other Sega Master System games. Maybe the other menu has some better games, so let's go to the third menu. Or the second menu. And see how it goes. Now it's loading again. Just can't wait to see how the game looks. Rambo, Rampage, Rampart, Rastan, a game I don't like at all. Let's see, let's go to... Oh, there's the Mortal Kombat trilogy that we played on Game Gear before. There's Rygar, the arcade version perhaps. And there's Ninja Gaiden. There's a Ninja Gaiden on the Master System. Wow. I never knew that. Let's try it. Alright, so there's a story around here about Ryu's village being murdered or something. Okay, let's start the game and see how it plays. Alright. Escape in a Forest, Act 1. Wow, the music sounds badass here, man. Control works really good. The jumpings are excellent. Wow, sounds really good, plays really good. I think it even looks and plays better than the NES version. Man, if I knew that there's a Ninja Gaiden on the Master System as a kid, I would have bought a Master System. This is an excellent, excellent game. It's not a port either, it's an original Ninja Gaiden game. That was excellent. Wow. There he goes. Very surprising, but very good too. It's actually really fun to play. You could find a Master System. Let me see if I could get through with this level. There he goes. Power up. So many damn spikes. I'm Ryu Hayabusa, playing a Ninja Gaiden game I never played before. I'm not good at it. I always have problem playing Ninja Gaiden games, so expect that to happen a lot. But yeah, that's a really fun game. I might definitely try to find that one someday. Yeah, really want to play the full actual game. Let's see. Let's try one more game and we can try the Neo Geo next. Here's Outrun for the Master System, so Passing Breeze, Magical Sound Showers, or Splash. I choose Magical. The GBA also has an Outrun game, but it's on a compilation, so if you want to find it, you can check out the Sega Arcade Gallery cards for the GBA. It has the arcade versions in there, I think. But this Sega Master System version plays really well. It's just that I'm not good at it. So, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I just can't believe how awesome the music is in this game. I know it's just an emulator, but it sounds really nice. Really good too. Alright, let's try Neo Geo Pocket Color. Now, there's some issues with the Neo Geo Pocket Color though. And I'll tell you once I get that thing to start. So here it is, the Neo Geo Pocket Color emulators. And there's only pretty much 4 or 5 games on it. So let's see how good they are. There's Bust a Move Pocket, Fatal Fury First Contact, The Last Blade, Samurai Showdown 2, Senkai vs. Capcom. Wow, I love that game. And Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure. So let's play ourselves some SNK vs. Capcom. Now the issue that I want to mention is that all these games are really slow on this emulator. So, and the musics are really lag. So, but still playable. So if you want to play your Neo Geo on the GBA, this is as close to it as possible. There's SNK's roster. We got all the characters already unlocked, perhaps. And then there's the Capcom roster. all my favorite characters are all here. So that's Evil Ryu, Bison, oh, Darkstalker's BB Hood, Akuma, Felicia, Chun-Li, Ryu. Let's start with Ryu. Ah man, I probably pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button a while ago. Let's choose Ryu and see how good it is. So Ryu versus Evil Ryu. Alright, let's see how good they play. It's laggy, but we'll try to play it. Try to see how the control works. Fight, fight. Oh my gosh, it is really laggy and slow. Ah, but the special moves works. Ah, it is really slow. I can't play that. Let's try Sonic. Sonic is very fast, but on this one it's kind of slow. It's still a good game. So Neo South Island Zone. If it wasn't so slow, I would definitely play this one all night. Ah man, you don't want to suffer this. Yeah, the Neo Geo Pocket Color emulators really slow, but also the game in there still playable. It's just that if you have to just get used to the slow-mo in it. Anyways, let's try the backup games. Now he only had one backups in this cartridge, and that's Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate for the GBA. Let's see how that works. There it is. There's Baldur's Gate. There's all the logos and stuff. Music sounds good. Start some new games. How to become fighters. Let's just get through with this and start the game. Act 1, Baldur's Gate. It's too tired to read the stories. Let's just get to the game. I want to play. I want to go kill some rats. Okay, and here it is, the overhead view. I can go talk to people. Turn the lights on a little bit. That's too bright for you. I can turn it back off. Let's talk to this guy. Welcome to the Elf Song Tavern. Thank you. It's called so because sometimes the song of an elven woman's spirit can be heard. Yes, I can hear it too. Okay. See if I could get to that dungeon below. Okay, let's go talk to this one guy and get the key. Give me the keys, I can kill some rats. Okay, so we got the keys and we got a knife. So let's use that knife. Yes, we are ready to kill some rats. Okay, let's see. Where are the damn rats? There it is. Kill him. Yes, one hit kill. Now the music, this game doesn't have that many music, but it is still a very fun game to play, so if I have this game, I'll definitely try to review it, but this is his game, so let's just try to enjoy what's here. There we go. So GBA games, the backup still works great even on SuperCards. So alright, so that's the SuperCard for you. If you go to AliExpress.com, you can still find some stock of these too, but make sure that you got like before, a 2 gig micro SD cards, and if it's not 2 gig, it's not gonna work. So that's the main issue here, is that you gotta have 2 gigs, and in the year 2014 now, 2 gig is unheard of. Everywhere you go, there's the highest you can get is 64, but the lowest you can find is 8 gig. So these are pretty rare now, so if you can find them online, be sure to grab it, because it's the only way to play these old flash cards. And next time we'll talk about Easy Flash and see if it's good, or if it's as good as this one. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'm signing out.